Hi guys, I received a request to read to you your Edulastics because Edulastic does not have that option. So the only way that they could be read to you is if I sit here and read them. I'm more than happy to do that. So the first one that I'm going to do is the excerpts from that sugar book. I am going to post these on your Google Classroom, and I'm also going to try to post them to my YouTube, and then I will get you a link to the YouTube page as well, so that if it's easier to access them from there, you will be able to do that as well. If you have already done your Edulastics, there's 2 Edulastic assignments. I'm going to go back through, and just like I do in class, I am going to tell you which ones you missed and redirect your Edulastic assignment back to you so that you can fix those mistakes. If you're one of those people, you will be receiving an email from me for each Edulastic, and it will also tell you the numbers of the problems in the assignment that you need to fix. So, anywho, as you see on my screen, we have excerpts from that sugar book, and I'm going to be in reading. So, here we go. Sweethearts. My pursuit of understanding our relationship with sugar resulted in one of the highlights of my trip. In San Francisco, I met author Kathleen Desmaisons, who has been helping people to break their sugar habits for 30 years. Meeting her was like being in the presence of a wise elder. She brimmed with knowledge and shared it with humility and warmth. Kathleen talked to me about the need for people to be kind to themselves when removing sugar from their diets, as for some people it could be a very difficult process. She explained that sugar releases beta endorphins in the brain. The very same endorphins that are released by love. The trouble is that while sugar creates a similar feeling to love, it is short-lived and a poor replacement for the real thing. Kathleen helps people by not telling them to quit sugar abruptly and instilling fear, but by suggesting they seek sweetness in other areas of their life. She assists people in switching their rewards away from sugar-based ones and replacing them with more nourishing and enriching rewards. When this is done successfully, she says, the need for sugar just falls away. She assures people they aren't losing anything by quitting sugar. In fact, they are gaining a new way of life, one that should be relished and looked forward to. When we understand that sugar releases the same endorphins as love, it becomes clear why chocolates are popular on Valentine's Day, why people can devour a whole packet of chocolate biscuits in a sad moment, and how it can be very tough for some people to reduce their sugar intake. People are turning to sugar for comfort, Kathleen told me. We have forgotten how to get comfort in other places. When you live without sugar, you start to see the wonderful things in life you didn't notice before, because you were too sugared up. Kathleen's words resonated deeply with me. So many things in my life got better when I removed sugar. The new sweetness in my life came from a calmer energy, a brighter personality, a healthier appearance, and a deeper connection with others. Because of this, I know refined sugar will never again be a part of my life. A calmer world. On my travels around the United States, I interviewed a retired NASA physicist named Thomas Campbell, a terrific chap who I could have happily talked to for hours. Thomas has a deep interest in the nature of reality and how we perceive the world. He helped develop a company called Monroe Laboratories that explores many facets of human consciousness. He decided to take a closer look at how sugar affects the brain. Sugar can create a fog in our brain that clouds our perception. As an experienced meditator, Thomas once conducted an experiment where he got himself into a relaxed state and then consumed a variety of substances, including caffeine, nicotine, food coloring, sugar, and artificial sweeteners. He told me that sugar had the most profound effect on him. He observed that the initial buzzing effect took around 4 hours to diminish and leave his mind, and then a further 8 days to leave his body. He now firmly believes that sugar creates a fog in our brains that clouds our perception and our ability to operate at a maximum potential. I know from experience I'm a very different person when I'm not eating sugar. I am calmer, more patient, more present, and more open to listen and communicate with people. Many would argue that they eat sugar all the time and they are fine. But how many of them have experienced what they are like without sugar. I suspect very few, given how early we begin our consumption and how prevalent sugar is in our food supply. Most people in our modern world would rarely go without sugar for 4 hours, and even fewer people for the 8 days it takes to completely leave our bodies. This area of sugar and behavior has huge implications for society and is only now being examined more closely. The main focus should be on children. With a huge amount of hidden sugar found in healthy breakfast cereals, juices, and bars, is it any wonder that some children are struggling to sit still and concentrate in class? All right, guys, 10 questions, all multiple choice. Like I said, if you have done it already, I will be sending you an email within the next couple of days and redirecting so that you can fix any mistakes that there are in your assignment. If there's anything else I can do for you, please shoot me an email. Like I said before, I will be reading the second Edulastic and posting it momentarily. So have a great day. Keep me updated with any questions. See you later.